Hi everyone, this is Rhea Se from RE/MAX Westcoast. Recently, my client found her dream home, a lovely condo unit that was stylishly renovated, located in a central area, flooded with natural light, had a killer view with lush trees on one side and an unobstructed mountain view on the other side. It was also affordable within my client's budget. However, when I took a deep dive into the Strata documents to better understand the overall physical condition, financial health, and general issues of the condo building, I found one glaring issue that really bothered me. And after sharing my concern, my client decided to give up on this dream home and find something else. In a way, it's a shame to give up on a beautiful, ideal home that largely works for a buyer. But actually, reviewing the Strata documents properly before purchasing a Strata unit is vital. This is because the buyer deserves to better understand whether purchasing their selected Strata unit is a good decision for them. After all, the buyer isn't just paying for the unit they will be living in, but they are buying a share of the entire building, which involves paying a proportional share of its maintenance and security too. So the buyer really should make an informed decision before buying the unit. The last thing you want is to buy something that becomes an endless money pit that makes you feel very unhappy and eventually regret your real estate decision. When I do a Strata document review, I could get a package between 300 to 500 pages to read through easily, and it would take me hours and hours to properly do my analysis of the Strata unit. So in this video, I won't talk about the specific Strata documents because there are so many important documents to consider. And frankly, you should have a Realtor or a Strata document review company do this kind of work for you. But I do want to share with you my top 8 red flags found in Strata documents that buyers should consider especially carefully before going through with their real estate purchase. I'm not saying that having these red flags would automatically make a condo property a terrible choice, but rather it's all about making sure that the buyer is properly informed and comfortable with going through with the real estate transaction, knowing that all things considered, this would still be the right decision for them. Here are my top red flags in Strata documents that buyers should be aware of. Insufficient contingency reserve funds. Contingency reserve funds are relied on for unforeseen or emergency expenses and maintenance work in a Strata building. These are items that occur less than once a year or don't usually occur. These may include sudden problems to the roof, elevator, railings, or recreational facilities. It's not easy to determine how much contingency reserve funds is considered enough, as it really depends on many factors such as age, size, and condition of the building. But I did come across one 30-year-old Strata building where the contingency reserve fund was less than $42,000. When I saw that, I told my client to run, because a well-managed 30-year-old Strata building ought to have over 5, 6, 7 times that amount or much more. Which brings me to the next red flag. Frequent special levies. If the contingency reserve fund is low and repairs are needed but not properly budgeted, then the Strata Corporation may have a vote for a special levy. This is an extra fee collected from Strata owners to help fund a shared common expense for the building or a complex. This money is in addition to the monthly Strata fee. If a Strata Corporation often has special levies to raise money for large common property repair projects, this may indicate poor financial planning or unexpected expenses that cannot be covered by the contingency reserve fund. Special levies for the individual unit owner can range anywhere between $1,000 to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the specific repair needed. Ongoing litigation. Legal issues can impact the financial stability of the Strata Corporation. It's not ideal to have key funds diverted into expensive legal costs when that money should have been used for Strata common property repairs and maintenance that could have benefited all Strata residences. Restrictive bylaws. Be sure that the Strata's bylaws don't hamper your lifestyle plans and expectations. For example, if you and your family members are all under 55 years old, don't buy a place that is limited to age 55 plus. Or don't buy a unit that only allows 1 dog when you have 3 dogs. It is important that the residents comply with the Strata's bylaws. If not, then the Strata Council can issue fines and even request the non-compliant resident or family to move out. Discrepancies in property descriptions. Are you buying what you think you're getting? It's important to refer to the strata plan and confirm the layout and dimensions of the unit, distinguish between common and limited common property, and identify any discrepancies in the property listings. Outdated depreciation reports. Strata corporations in British Columbia are required to commission a depreciation report every few years. This report provides a detailed evaluation about the condition of a strata corporation's assets, including the anticipated costs for future maintenance and repairs over a 30-year timeline. This information is very important for helping a strata corporation better plan and prioritize maintenance and repair projects. Because hiring an engineering firm to prepare a depreciation report can be expensive, in the range of $10,000 or more, some strata corporations who want to save some money upfront have chosen to do a vote and defer obtaining a depreciation report for many years. These strata corporations that have outdated depreciation reports don't make it a priority to properly understand building and maintenance deficiencies, nor allow current and prospective owners to plan for future investments in their strata property. So this is a red flag in terms of how minimally the owners as a group choose to invest in the overall and long-term condition of the strata building and property. Moreover, a lender may have problems approving a mortgage for a strata property with a non-existing or outdated depreciation report. As of July 1st, 2024, strata corporations must obtain a depreciation report every 5 years and can no longer defer getting it. High insurance deductibles. Take a look at the deductible amounts and make sure that they are acceptable to you. If the deductibles are excessively high, it might be an issue. This is because if there are any incidences that happen in the common areas, such as a water leak, and the repair costs happen to be below that deductible amount, then it is most likely that Strata Corporation will be responsible for those unexpected repair costs and not the insurance company. The more instances of the Strata Corporation paying for these non-insured repairs, the higher chance of the contingency reserve fund getting depleted and or special levies being passed. Ongoing proms. Reviewing the strata minutes is important for getting an understanding of the strata community. If there is an issue that's important to you and it is frequently mentioned as an ongoing problem during the meetings, whether it's reports of break-ins, noise complaints, owner conflicts, problems with strata council members, lack of consistent repairs, or whatever the case may be, then the buyer should seriously consider whether they would be happy living in that particular strata community. So I've just listed what I think are the top 8 red flags to look out for before buying a strata unit. Of course, there are many other things to consider, and I can't fit everything in this one video. But if you have any specific questions about buying or selling your strata unit, or would just like to talk about your own real estate situation, please feel free to contact me anytime. For this month's prize draw, I am giving away a $25 London Drugs gift card. To participate in this draw, just send me the word strata by text, WhatsApp, WeChat, or by email before this date and time below. See you next time.